Hi everyone, I thought I'd make this video to give an update on where I am in my pregnancy and what's been happening in my personal situation as well, because that's changed quite significantly during this COVID pandemic, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, because you know this pandemic's affected us in ways that we didn't know it would. So we started to try for a baby before the pandemic, and I at that point I had a stable job. I had been working with the same company for 11 years, almost 12 years. It it was a perfect time for us, but then COVID hit. We got pregnant I think in February, early February, so COVID hit around about that time, and it changed everything, which was scary for us, because the company I work with, they have they're really sensitive to what's happening in the market and what's happening with people travelling, etc. So when the pandemic hit and global traffic essentially stopped, the business that I work for essentially came to a halt as well. So that was really terrifying. The business that I work with knew that I was pregnant, and straight away they had me working from home to reduce any kind of risk for me. So they were fantastic in that way. And then when the work died down, I was furloughed straight away. So along with many members of my team as well. So that was a kind of worrying time anyway. I mean, it kind of suited at the beginning because I was extremely sick during my first trimester. It was really difficult. So being furloughed helped in the sense that I could nap when I needed to nap. I could if I felt rubbish, I didn't need to worry about getting up and getting dressed and getting ready to go into an office. So yeah, that kind of helped. But as soon as time kind of went on and I was feeling better, being furloughed and being shielding was really, really difficult. Now, during that time, the business that I work for decided to announce redundancies. So a lot of the people that I work with, a lot of people that I know in the business have been made redundant, majority voluntary, which means they've gone on to find jobs outside of the company I work with, and some people have decided to retire as well at this point. I did not want to leave the company that I work with. Obviously my situation is different. I'm pregnant. Job security is extremely important right now, and I made that clear to the business that I work for, that if any opportunities came up, I would like to go for them. Now, so this all was happening during when I was furloughed, so it was really difficult to keep in touch and, keep an update on what's happening. But I did manage to get another opportunity. It's in a completely different part of the business that I was working from before. So it's a completely new job. It's also working from home 100% of the time, completely working remotely, which is terrifying because I've never done it before. I'm used to working as part of a team, and the team that I worked for previously were fantastic. I absolutely loved working with them, and it was more like a family. It was lovely. So this new team that I'm going to, I don't know anybody. It's quite worrying, but it's exciting as well. I'm excited for the new challenge, but it is just going to be difficult because I will be going on maternity leave end of October, so a few months, into a new job, which is going to be, just when I'm getting used to things and getting into it, I'll be going on maternity leave. Now, there's nothing I can do about that, and it's just a situation. It's just it's an effect of what's happened in these times. There's nothing we can do about it. So that's where I am in my personal life, and my current situation. I still have a job, which is good. I have a job in a completely different part of the business than I thought I would be working in, but that's okay. Job security is number one at the moment, to keep a job for my baby that's coming. So that's positive. The next part of the update was also a pregnancy update. So I am currently 28 weeks pregnant, so I'm into my 3rd trimester with relatively no terrible side effects. I'm starting to get some heartburn now, especially in the evening. I've only had to take medication for it, so it's Gaviscon that I was taking. I've only had to take that once or twice because I've been able to deal with it up to this point. So hopefully that doesn't get any worse, although my mum said that if you get bad heartburn, it means your baby's going to have a lot of hair on its head. I don't know if that's true. Our baby will come out with no hair on its head, who knows. So heartburn has been something that's new. The baby moving a lot is another thing, which is a wonderful side effect of being pregnant. I can feel the baby move a lot more. I can't feel whereabouts it's lying or anything like that, so I don't know if it's its feet kicking or if it's its arms or its head, or I don't know what's moving yet. There's still enough room for it to wriggle about in there, so I haven't been able to see. Sometimes people say that you can kind of see the head, or you can feel the kind of head. I haven't been able to do that yet. I'm looking forward to that, and also looking forward to if it gets hiccups, because apparently you can feel that as well. So I've not had that. I've not been able to feel anything like that yet, but I think that's something hopefully that I will be able to feel going through the 3rd trimester. Another bad side effect is lower back pain. My lower back in the evening has been horrific. I got a ball, exercise ball, to sit on to try and relieve that pain, and it does help to a certain extent, but it's still this achy pain in my lower back in the evening, which doesn't go away. So I've got some nice bubble baths, some Laura Mercier bubble bath that I'm going to try and have a relaxing bath with. Hopefully that will help. And my partner, he's been trying to help me with massage, but I find it really difficult because you can't lie on your stomach, and then any other way that I lie just doesn't feel relaxing, it doesn't feel like I can just kind of release my body weight. I don't know. Anyway, it's a small issue just now. I'm sure it's going to get a lot worse as the pregnancy progresses, so we'll see what happens with that. Another side effect I've been having is breathlessness. I've been going out for walks almost every day and feel myself getting tired quickly and breathless when I'm talking and walking, which is something that I've not really experienced before. When I run up the stairs, I can feel myself getting out of breath, and it's obviously because my lungs are getting squashed up the way and there's not enough room for them. But it is something that I'm noticing a lot more, and I'm guessing is going to get worse as time progresses. But yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just noticeable that I can feel myself getting out of breath in times when I usually wouldn't get out of breath. I've not had any cravings yet. I mean, I like ice cream, but I think I like ice cream just as much as I liked ice cream before. I'm just probably allowing myself to eat ice cream a bit more. Maybe my food intake has gone up slightly, but not anything to be concerned about. I'm not putting on weight at a drastic rate. It's nothing to be worried about, I don't think. I feel still quite healthy. My hips get a bit sore when I'm out walking, but not anything that I think I need to be worried about or concerned about. I'm measuring right on where I should be at 28 weeks, so I think everything seems fine in that department. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I know everybody's circumstances are going to be different during this time, and it's extremely uncertain for people that are having children or have had children during this time, and I do realise how fortunate I am to be in the position to still have, still have employment, and it definitely took a weight off knowing that I wasn't going to get made redundant and that I was going to be able to keep a job at least just now. So anybody that's worried about it, please try and see the positives. There are still jobs out there, and it's not going to last forever, hopefully anyway. But yeah, it's just to let you know that I will be carrying on making videos. My next video was, well, this video was meant to be my pram and travel system update, but I haven't been able to film that just due to personal circumstances and going back to work after furlough. It's just all been a bit hectic, but now that I've got a little bit of stability, I'm going to try and get back into the weekly uploading. So yeah, please bear with me. I am in my 3rd trimester, starting a new job, and yeah, it's going to be a change all round. But thank you very much for watching, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.